Somebody's here! Oh my God, he's running! Daniel Bryan is back. The last time we saw this man. And Bryan gonna make Wyatt suffer. Well, Bray Wyatt may be gone for now, but it is the return of Daniel. Center in Brooklyn and presented by Progressive. Your first. We kick off Smackdown with the Yes Movement, which has been written on the WWE Universe. But after the events of TLC, it seems as though maybe Bray.
Back in Brooklyn. What happened to you? Where'd you go? And to be honest, and rip out my hair. And that when I came, the beard or the hair, what I noticed was missing. And it was gone, and there without long hair. And when she saw me, she knew was Daniel Bryan the brand. Recognized me. Become thing who had to fight and scratch and claw and was the man who came in on Sunday at TLC. Likes to talk about changing people. And guess what? Trained himself to not feel pain. Well, Bray, why don't...
Oh, this is not Bray Wyatt. It is, of course...
What happened to you was awful, but... puppets in your 2-year-old daughter's crib, protecting what I cherish most in this world, and that is my family. Bray Wyatt has is his title, and I am going to take.
Oh boy! Defeated Roman Reigns this past Sunday at the TLC pay-per-view.
What's the matter? Some scary dog. Well, maybe, Miz, if your daughter had a few more... Daniel. Boo-hoo. Baby Yoda. And now, unlike me, of course, I won King of the Ring, and I defeated Roman Reigns.
Here is your winner, King Corbin!
The Fiend? Bray Wyatt's got something I want. That Universal, not either one of you. And, you know, as WWE superstars, you failed.
Oh, wait a second. From behind, Dolph Ziggler. King Corbin's loyal cohort here on Friday Night Smackdown. Corbin and Ziggler at Smackdown. Well, still to come tonight following a successful title defense. Cesaro after a brutal ladder match at TLC. Dawson and Wilder. It's coming up next. Call this one. He get Christmas sweater ugly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we head into holiday week here tonight at the Barclays Center and booked by King Corbin.
You failed as fathers.
And that crossed the line. Corbin were part of a well-laid plan by himself and Dolph Ziggler. Word moments ago that this match is made official for him. It's King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler tonight. Meanwhile, tradition coming up, a miracle on 34th teams participating tonight.
Heavy machinery. After your loss last week to Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro.
Sami Zayn and Cesaro smashed it on the ground. That's the only spot on Little Bro. And we're going to spread some seriously massive holiday joy. Oh, yes, Christmas is coming.
I drew your name from this match. Merry Christmas, Otis.
Has the world gone mad? Why? Otis has the tag team miracle on 34. Otis, Tucker, Heavy, Machine. Greatest creation we're talking about. And Otis. and nothing happens to it. Just keep your eye on it. Might be fourth street fight. And tonight, Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is...
I'm curious if Mandy Rose can cook or not.
246 pounds, Scott Dawson. And before, and it's also the holiday season on WWE Max is coming Tuesday, 11 Eastern on FS1.
House and Ham. I don't understand Otis's obsession. Kind of weird.
Miracle on 34th Street Fight. It means anything goes. You only win via pinfall submission. And after that hellacious ladder match against the New Day this past Sunday at Championships. And again, we mentioned before, this is a fight, not a standard double team to Tucker and Otis. And now big back body drops by Heavy Machine. Street was all about. Chris Kringle getting the job as the Santa in the Mace Troll early on over the Revival. All joking aside, champions, the New Day.
The veteran experience of Dawson and Wilder coming into
still intact.
Shove it down his damn throat.
I think, actually, Otis Dawson not a fan of presents. Not a shock because he probably has never received one. Guys, as Wilder's still upset he fell on his rear end. And
their old school tag team rest
off the announce table.
Probably hasn't recovered from being kissed by God's greatest creation.
Wilder as well, and Otis is pumped up here tonight. Universe here in Brooklyn.
To be fair, there's not much he doesn't feed off of.
Dawson with the old fire extinguisher. Between the Revival and Heavy Machinery and Corey, it's been all wild.
Back into this one for his team.
Yeah, Otis knocked out earlier on in the matchup, and Tucker really qualifications. And Dawson now going to try a suplex on the 300-plus.
Both very, very tough human beings. Very dangerous individuals as Scott Dawson, Greco-Roman presence.
Oh! Right to the old bowling ball. Oh, my God! Tucker in deep trouble. Dawson and Wilder have been a that hand was given to Otis by Mandy Rose.
I'm more of a roast beast guy.
Done Otis much good. He's been taken out for much of this matchup.
Otis already won the night.
Oh, and a nice throw by Tucker. And Scott Dawson. On Smackdown, and Tucker, oh my God, sent over the announce. And now the Revival just, making fun.
I find it rather entertaining.
That was someone's gift. And look at Otis, kendo stick.
It didn't have much effect at all. The power of Otis.
Oh, no! Otis now turns his attention.
Fearlessly defending his...
Well, that's been destroyed.
I don't think he cares. I think Otis is lost.
I have no idea.
This could be catastrophic. There's that. Dawson lost on top of Wilder.
There may be nothing left of the Revival come Christmas. And Tucky, very gentleman, the Revival knocked off by Heavy. All I can say is, wow. And the hand is relatively intact. As we take another look at a very special holiday.
3-4 inches off the mat. That was impressive.
Well, still here tonight.
And the Smackdown Tag Team Champions Big E and Kofi are the new by the great liberator, Sami Zayn.
He is eating the social media. The Smackdown Women's Champion, Bayley. It was accepted.
For sure. Well, I have a match, so I gotta go.
Yeah. I'm not talking about you people, even though you are you're literal trash, but the garbage around the ring, and that's what we...
Ladder matches. You got Christmas trees, you got Legos. That's our legacy. That's what our life...
What? Scott. That's the problem. That's the key word. You said wrestling. Uh-oh. And it's...
Hello, I am Elias. I have one question for everybody here tonight.
Dash, Dawson, guys.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on, please.
Team, that's all you ever say. You died 1,000 deaths on life support. You're gonna have to make a big change. Merry Christmas, guys.
Oh, there he is. Here because, well,
Secret Santa.
I'm taking a part of Secret Santa, yes, and you know, I was wondering what
Comical, considering the fact that for the last month and a half, all you've done is chastise
and the evils of the animal agriculture
Man, look.
industry. Hey, easy about how I got his name for Secret Santa.
Oh, you tell him about the mints?
a gift.
Yes.
You sincerely want to get me what I want for Christmas.
Oh, we can't do it. Big tag match tonight, big tag match, both these, and I'll keep it all up here, okay? Okay? For now, we gotta go.
I like the Intercontinental title idea.
Who? What do you know? Oh, if you've ever driven in Brooklyn, you know all too well. Fall, introducing first from Staten Island. Down's women's division. It's live next on SmackDown.
Challenge Rey Mysterio for his United States.
Live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Big opportunity for both these ladies tonight on SmackDown.
Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Otis.
Sonya looking to get out of what is now on the Fox website, where she talks a lot about her moment, being her peak yet, according to Sonya Deville. Of course, Carmella, former SmackDown.
She hasn't done a lot of note here on SmackDown. Hasn't made too many waves. Hasn't had one surefire way to kickstart your career is to pick up a couple W's, a couple victories.
The rough and tumble world of WWE, and Carmella fighting back the veteran.
Yeah, no, that's a
SmackDown Women's Champion. She'll be in action later on tonight.
oh, big clothesline from the Princess of Staten Island.
SmackDown.
Nice takedown, but Carmella.
And Carmella fired up here tonight. Locked in. What's Deville going to do here? Sonya taps out. Carmella! You mentioned before, Carmella looking to make a name for herself.
From a mixed martial artist to submit first. The flatliner face first. Sonya left with no options but to tap out.
Carmella.
Oh, Brooklyn!
The power! It's a new power. New Day has a match. With Carmella here tonight, still tag team champions.
Completely agree with you. A very, very hungry team of Dawson and Wilder.
And Cesaro, live next on Friday Night SmackDown.
All things change. They say it's good for it. Because when I left, and crybabies, the meek, and missed this temple of titans, small. And so they will again. Because the Celtic will SmackDown.
Is presented by Progressive.
Formed duos of SmackDown that could potentially be dominant.
The following contest is a tag team.
Cesaro, very, very accomplished.
One of the great tag teams of the last decade. Accompanied by Sami Zayn,
Many others.
Has a very successful tag team on his Corey about Sami Zayn that has this team of Cesaro and Nakamura
Forefront and speak for itself, as opposed to playing old
Santa. Braun Strowman said, "You want to give me a gift? I'd love an opportunity." At Shinsuke
doing here. The great liberator is just protecting Strowman.
Kofi Kingston.
Oh,
there's
look at
a
this.
cheap shot by Nakamura to Big E. What he had to do, climb to the top of the mountain and clawed their way to victory. Meanwhile, and Nakamura, knee to the spine. Here's the cup here in 2019. Held the WWE Champion.
No doubt about it, Cole. Cover here.
By Cesaro and a kick out near fall.
When you're Cesaro, when you're Nakamura, knowing that you can beat Kofi Kingston.
Has had a very good 2019 as well. Of course, the current Intercontinental champion. Many people believe, Corey, that Shinsuke Nakamura hasn't even reached his true potential. Yeah,
Sami just requested that we draw a little more attention to the kick, which I believe I did. Nakamura is one of the most underappreciated superstars in the entire WWE.
And Big E with a belly-to-belly throw to Shinsuke Nakamura. This one, third time. Big E, who said they accomplished, and there's the big splash by Big E.
Looking to dethrone the New Day. Beautiful.
Planted with a Uranagi.
And drops Kofi Kingston.
Cesaro.
Whoa! Cesaro taking out Nakamura and Big E all on their own. In the
Nakamura with a couple of kicks. Ran right through it. Have that guy screaming at you?
Mind games. Psychological.
Cesaro, under the leadership of Sami Zayn, have taken the
champions and are functioning very effectively.
Climb back in this.
On the way to the floor goes Cesaro. Big E creating an opening, but
Kingston. Cesaro trying to make it back into the ring to thwart the tag.
Smart preemptive strike by Nakamura. Big E is in big jeopardy at this very moment. Nakamura looking to slam.
Sami Zayn looks on. Nakamura looking to put Big
Knock baffled. But Big E was able to stop Nakamura. Both men need to make a tag to their
tag to Cesaro, tag to Kingston. Kingston.
Kofi is at 11 right now, but Cesaro able to.
And there's the stop to the chest cover.
No doubt about it.
It's that explosive offensive style. Kofi again looking for a little bit of a boom drop here.
This does not look.
Jumping Big E. And Kofi got the shoulder up his.
Cesaro sent to the outside
of all time. Kingston launched. Cesaro and Shinsuke away. Kingston with a crossbar.
Opportunity slipping through the fingers of the team.
Oh, and look at Shinsuke.
Think we're going swinging.
To Kingston. And the stop to the chest. Cesaro with a massive victory.
Cesaro needs to just stay the course. Keep the pressure. Great balance.
Wow. Here are your winners. The Smackdown. As is Cesaro after the bell. Somehow Kofi Kingston pulled off the victory. You're kidding it.
Sammy's not gonna.
Come on, man.
He can't just go around passing out intercontinental title matches.
And now Cesaro launched. Cesaro have the big man neutralized. Maybe not.
Flat.
Runaway Subway. Saving his buddy Shinsuke Nakamura.
The great liberator Sami Zayn.
His presence felt here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown.
And his longtime foe turned friend, Daniel Bryan.
No, I'm doing that, so thank you. Thing that Bray has done to you and your family. Wait, Frank dislike you way more than you dislike me.
Do not like you.
No, I don't like you. After that, Bray Wyatt is mine.
Boss time. Women's champion.
The following contest is a women's champion, Bayley.
One, Renee Young, Booker T, and Christian will present the WWE. Confident Bayley here tonight, challenged to a rematch from last week by Dana Brooke.
Houston, mission control. Go. Ignition sequence start.
6. Fox is sponsored by Progressive, making it easy to bundle your home of change.
One thing has not changed.
Let's find the entire women's division that night as well. And Dana wanted to come back for more, so she actually challenged Bayley to...
As you can see in her words on her tweet. But Dana, that shouldn't have Bayley shook. Bayley's just looking at this like an opportunity to beat Dana Brooke again. Where you've got the SmackDown Women's Champion a few feet away in the...
So it's Brooke and Bayley here, one-on-one tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Big opportunity.
Talented human being. But the fact is, there's...
Hooks the outside leg and a kick out by Brooke.
They nearly kicked the soul out of Dana Brooke's body.
Hey, at least she had the guts to stand up to Ronda Rousey, and she has the guts to come out. Brooke, could she knock off the champ and a kick out of 2?
We have now Bayley does not need Sasha Banks in any capacity. This is moral support up to Bayley over the second half of this year. At this point, it's not covered by Bayley. Well, it was Sasha that brought this side of Bayley to 2 in air fall. But here's the difference. Dana Brooke is all too happy to high five and smile to the WWE. Now Sasha just back for Bayley. You don't think that's got to wear an opponent's mind? Don't you think maybe Dana would prepare for the X factor that is Sasha Banks to every one of her matchups and prove that she can do it by herself? All right, I'll hit you with the other side. Tonight she does have some friends back in the locker room. She's talking to Alexa. And is stunned, and Dana Brooke now going up to the top rope, and what a the senton by Brooke. Is it enough to knock off the champion? Now this is the ruthless side maybe that Dana Brooke's been lacking. Bayley misses wide on Bayley, and Dana Brooke's got the champ and deep. Pick up a win because that's all that matters at the end of the day. Dana with Bayley up top, and this could be the opening that Bayley needs. Oh, face first goes Smackdown Women's Champion. The Smackdown Women's Champion Bayley. Obviously, that situation very volatile, and so Lacey Evans, who's had a problem with full retreat. Looks almost like the sassy Southern Belle was ready for a fight.
No backbone. And since I was... Come on, get in the ring, sweetheart.
Accepted. Steve Sabathia from the New York Yankees in the break. Lacey Evans one-on-one with Sasha Banks, and of the women's locker room that act like leaders. Respect women here in WWE. Sasha and Bayley have double hooks the inside leg and a kick out at 2. Sasha and Bayley have joined together in this that the rest of the SmackDown locker room, in their words, are losers. WWE would love to win the gold again, but not while her pal, Bayley. Thanks, keeping the more powerful Lacey Evans grounded for the mount. Now she's felt it in the past. Drop kick by... That moment of embarrassment. Here's the cover. Hook of the one leg, and Evans at 2. That was a lag that has known that the entire time. That said, when you're dealing with a... Thanks. Onslaught of Lacey Evans. There is no... Oh, Lacey Evans. My goodness. They're very powerful Evans. She's gained valuable experience. Oh, Natalya in the past. Lacey's got a big, bright future. To where she wants her. Driving Banks outside the ring. Lacey's been very open and honest about the amount of respect she developed for Natalya throughout their rivalry. It's right. Bayley dropped down, and Banks from... As Banks trash talk. And goes right after Banks, and now Bayley tries to get involved, and Lacey Evans Banks here tonight. Come on. Get out of here now. Let's go. Sasha Banks and putting her in her place after what was... movement, thanks to the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Daniel and Dolph Ziggler. Our main event is live next on Smackdown. And on Friday night, Smackdown on Fox.
Losing first from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 200.
WWE Network this Sunday night. It's Seth Rollins can change in a year. Check it out Sunday night only on the WWE. Back the clock.
Team Parker, weighing in at 221 pounds and residing.
It's to see these long-time bitter rivals that they've been at each other's throats, Wyatt, which is how we find ourselves in that situation because the right hand of... Why don't you go ahead and do that, Cole? Because I'm sure that what he's become a key player in Corbin's so-called court. Thank goodness the sedan made its way to Brooklyn. I was concerned because Corbin did what few people in WWE have ever done, and he's done it twice. Detroit next week. It's the final Smackdown of this. Tell everybody the whole story. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This progressive
first round choice for auto insurance.
King Corbin takes up.
Roman Reigns dropped on the table. Look at the revival. How on earth is this fair?
We haven't even started, and there is
Bryan and The Miz. Corbin and Dolph Ziggler go right after both opponents. Corbin up over the top rope. TLC went up the air. Out of the WWE Universe.
possibly expect The Miz and Daniel Bryan to function as a cohesive unit.
Miz and Daniel Bryan to Benny at each other go. Oh, and the double yes kicks. Ziggler, and it has been all Corbin and Ziggler during the commercial break.
You can't locker room in King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, King Corbin, the man who started off, and Daniel Bryan has completely changed, went through this metamorphosis at the hands of a fall.
Certainly, of course, that being due to the attack by the Fiend. But Daniel version of himself that needed to scratch and claw and fight to get every.
Daniel Bryan admitted that Bray Wyatt changes.
Daniel Bryan does have the ability to be one of the most rude.
Has not changed them for the better. But with Daniel Bryan, perhaps this
only time will truly tell. Look at this fantastic teamwork by Corbin and Ziggler.
He beat Roman Reigns last week at TLC.
Not see Dolph Ziggler proudly sporting a blue Smackdown cap on
Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. That's it.
I disagree with your assessment.
They're enjoying every single minute of this.
Cole, even as biased as you Reigns.
Of an opportunity at the Universal title.
Get to Miz!
Change in attitude, too, since joining forces with...
Aligning himself with King Corbin. A more focused, a more 12-6 elbows right to the collarbone of Daniel Bryan.
The thing of backing it and what he can accomplish here in WWE.
Corbin has touched recently, has turned to success.
Daniel Bryan, missile drop. Here comes Miz. And Miz, Bray Wyatt is inflicted on Miz's family. Right to the knee. Face first goes Ziggler. Miz into the cover. King Corbin and now Ziggler planning.
Trying to keep his foot on the gas pedal. Has Miz reeling at the moment.
Center of the ring. Miz and Bryan with the win. Breaking news that next week on the final Smackdown of 2009, Bray Wyatt. Ziggler taps out.
Sheriff Bradford suffered a heart attack earlier this afternoon. You're the new sheriff of Los Angeles.